When a cold snap hits, this Sedge stitch headband is a cute way to keep your ears warm and cozy. This is a very quick project to do, and the interesting stitch it uses is very easy to do. And in just a moment, I will be showing you exactly how to do it. To make this headband, you will need a couple of 50-gram balls of a 5-weight yarn. You can also use 2 strands of a 3-weight yarn held together. Acrylic or wool will work quite well for this project, but just make sure that the yarn is soft so that it won't feel scratchy on your ears when you wear it. You will also need a size K or 6.5mm hook, a yarn needle, a tape measure, and scissors. So let's get going by attaching the yarn to the hook with a slip knot. Then chain 11 stitches. Now for row 1, we're going to do some stitches in the back bumps of the chains. And what I mean by that is, if we hold the chain sort of face up, it's very clear to see the V's. What I'd like you to do is flip to the back side and find these horizontal stitches or loops, whatever you want to call them, and that is what we will be crocheting into for this first row. And starting with not that one there, the first one, but the second little bump behind the hook, work a single crochet. And continue working a single crochet in each bump to the end of the chain. Just at the end of the row, and that should give you a total of 10 single crochets in the row with chain 1 and then turn. So for now on, every row is going to be exactly the same thing. So you just have to remember how to do this one row, and that's you set for the entire project. So to start this repeat row, skip that first chain that we did as the turning chain and go into the next stitch with a single crochet. In the very same place, work a half double crochet. One more stitch in this very same place, and that would be a double crochet. So that's 3 stitches all in the first stitch of the row, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. To continue down the row, skip the next 2 stitches. In the next stitch, repeat exactly what we've just done at the beginning. So in that third stitch there, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. Skip 2, do it again. Single, half, double. Now we're getting at the end, you skip 2, and in the very last stitch, all we need there is just 1 single crochet, and then chain 1 to turn. So that is your repeat for the entire length of the headband. Just remember that very first stitch, you're skipping the chain 1 and going into that stitch there, single, half, double. And now that we've kind of got going, things will look a little bit different now that the pattern is started, where the 2 skip stitches look like they're kind of on a little hill, and the third stitch that you go into is kind of in a little sort of crease there, or dip. So you get used to finding the next stitch quite easily. And again, that's single, half, and double. And end with just a single crochet in the last stitch. So you're skipping those 2, and sometimes this stitch on the end looks like it's kind of, I don't know, kind of dipping down a bit low. Just look for it at the end there, and that's how you do that. So continue with this same pattern until the length of this headband is about 1 inch less than the head circumference of the intended wearer. If you're not quite sure what that measurement should be, I suggest that for a teenager, make the length about 21 inches or 53 centimeters. For an adult female, around 22 inches or 56 centimeters. For an adult male, around 23 inches or 53 centimeters. If in doubt, go a little bit shorter so that it will be a snug fit around the head. And as you continue working, the sedge stitch pattern really starts to shine through. And for this demonstration, I'm not going to work the full length of the headband. So just remember that what I'm showing you here is much shorter than what your piece will be. I just wanted to make sure I showed you how to finish things off, and it doesn't have to be the full length to show you that. So when you get to the final length, go ahead and finish off the yarn, but leave a good long tail that will be long enough to use for sewing the 2 pieces together. Or the 2 ends together, I should say. Fastened off the yarn. And now bring the 2 short ends together. Might flip it around this way. And just line things up. We're going to pretty much go stitch for stitch, but it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Thread your yarn needle. And we're just going to basically whip stitch the 2 sides together. So I think I'll just to make sure that edge is really not gaping. I'll go through there, but pretty much just go through the loops that are closest to each other on each stitch. So I've got the V here. I'm going on the side that's closest to the back, and on the back I've got the side closest to the front, and just stitch through those. And also going to just make sure there's not a gap on the edge. Maybe take an extra stitch there. Okay, and then weave in the end. Let's come back the other way. Trace back over a stitch or two should do it. Finish off the other yarn tail that you'll have and turn it the other way around. And here's our little tiny ear warmer done. But that's really all there is to it. So as you can see, these really take no time at all to make, so they're a great last minute gift for anyone on your list. Great for market stalls too when you're a bit lacking in inventory. In any case, I hope you had a go. Please let me know how you went. I've got a lot more projects coming up soon, so I hope to see you then.